Hello, hello. Look at how scary I look. What I wrote was, look at how good my skin looks. Maybe I could at least take my hair down. I have to actually exercise after this. This is why I'm here. Makeup free is the way to be. Okay, so anyways, hey everybody. Welcome to this live stream where I'm makeup free. I feel like I'm ballsy just for going makeup free. Okay, anyways, this isn't about me. This is about you. Let's talk about how you can get free money mindset coaching. I'm picking one person to let me coach them live on their money mindset. So I'm going to put this in here. Write in the comments. I'm going to pick one person to get coached live. Yeah, here or on my Facebook business page. And I'm going to coach you live on your money mindset. Okay, but I'm here to talk about today why money doesn't have to control you anymore. Money doesn't have to call the shots for you anymore. And getting to this place in my life was so crazy because for so long, I allowed money to control and call the shots for me. So here's the 3-step process I went on. It was a long journey, but I shortened it up for you guys, all right? And yes, if you want to get coached on your money mindset, but it's going to be live, so you're going to be either on this page or on my business Facebook page, write in the comments me, and I'm going to pull a winner, I don't know, maybe by the end of this week. Okay, so let's talk about the 3 shifts I made. First was I started with my thoughts, my patterns, and my beliefs around money. Now, for a while, I thought, no, I don't really have any bad thoughts or patterns or beliefs around money. But what I see a lot with women is that for some reason we think that if any way we were to become successful, make a lot of money, it would mean in some way our relationships would suffer, our families would suffer, our husbands, our spouses, our partners, blah, 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 would suffer, right? And I think a lot of us go through that and we think that. And that's because people before us and women before us, it's never really happened that much. Either women had to stay home or they couldn't really get all those jobs that men could get now, or they couldn't even start businesses, right? So they were typically stay-at-home moms, or if you've had a mom that did work a lot, maybe your parents got divorced and then she was working a lot. So we really haven't had too many models of women models who come before us who have successful businesses and families. And it doesn't mean that they don't exist. Of course, they probably do exist. But I think it's our job as this new generation of women that we show what is totally possible, that we can have money and we can have love. So for me, I had to break that pattern. I had to break the pattern that I thought that if in some way I was to be successful or make more money, it would mean my relationship with my husband would suffer, or I would be a terrible mom, or I would be a terrible wife, or something had to give if I made more money. And for me, that was the biggest, and I still work on it all the time, the biggest belief around money and success that I had to work on. Another one I had to work on, if you guys don't know my past, I come from a poor single mother type of background. We started off in the projects and we moved up, but we did not have any money at all. So I used to have this belief installed in myself that I was born poor, I'll always be poor. I used to always think that that was true. And although I didn't see it on the surface, right, it was so true for me. And it was in there real deep, okay? So I had to install new thought patterns around that. I had to install new thought patterns around women who had money too, because I thought they were fucking bitches. I used to always think if that woman has money, oh, well then her husband, I used to do this all the time, her husband must be supplying it. I used to think that, and it wasn't really so obvious to me until I started working on my money mindset, until I started changing my thoughts and my patterns and my beliefs around money, that I started to notice any single time I saw a girl with a nice car, or a woman with a nice car, a nice purse, something nice in some way that signified that she had money. Maybe she invested in her business big time, right? And I would think, oh, her husband must have supplied that, or her partner must have supplied that, or she came from a rich family. I used to do that all the time. So I had to dismantle that belief. If you have that belief or thought pattern, dismantle it now, okay? And when you work with me one-on-one, that's what happens. We dismantle your thought patterns and beliefs. 2, You have to actually take these mindset things that you're doing, the journaling, the affirmations, the mantras, and you have to actually put them into action, guys. We have to actually start doing something with it. We can't just journal our way to riches, okay? We have to actually start taking action. Now, the action I'm going to talk about, I'm not saying inspired action, okay? I'm talking about different action here because I am talking about money mindset, okay? So what I'm talking about is the type of action where you direct your money, directing your money. Could you imagine, guys, right? Actually being on top of our money, not letting your bank account to just dwindle down and then ask, where did it go, right? You have to actually direct your money. Now, directing and budgeting can go hand in hand, but I don't like to call it budgeting because for me, it wasn't restrictive. I wasn't restricting my money. What I was I was telling my money where I wanted it to go. So when a business retreat came up and I wanted to go to that business retreat, I would have to take money out of my Facebook ads and then direct it to that business retreat. Or if I wanted to buy, myself a nice dinner or whatever, right? I had to take money out of where I had put money for maybe clothes or shopping or coffee, right? And I had to put that into then going and taking myself out to a nice dinner. So for me, it's about learning how to direct your money. If you're not looking at your bank account every day, if you are not directing your money to where it wants to go and you're just dwindling your bank account to zero and then asking where it went, you need to work with me one-on-one because this is what I do with women. It changes their relationships, it changes their lives, it changes everything you thought you knew about money. And also, when you start directing money to where you want it to go, money doesn't call the shots for you anymore. You call the shots for money. You tell money where you want it to go. It does not control you. It does not have power over you, okay? So learning how to direct your money to where you want it to go. Okay, step 3, the last shift, was I leaned into the wealthy woman that was inside of me. The wealthy woman that is inside of all of us, but she's just dying to get out. Okay, so there's a version of you that's ready to start making more money, but you fear that she's not, like, she's a liar. You think that she probably isn't telling the truth or that she's lying to you in some way. You think that you're not enough to charge those high-end rates that you want to charge, okay? You think you maybe need to be more. You need more clients before you can charge the high-end rates. You need more people on your email list. You need more people in your Facebook group. One of my clients sold 2 coaching packages with no email list, with no Facebook group, nothing, guys, okay? One of my other clients sold a high-end package paid in full. She had 20 people on her email list, okay? So here's the thing. You don't need to be any more. You don't need, what I'm saying is you don't need anything else outside of you to show you that you are good enough. You are good enough right now as you are to charge the high-end rates, to get the high-end clients, to be the wealthy version of you that you fully want to be and that you want to step into, but you're not allowing yourself to, okay? So you don't need any more. I didn't need any more. Those were the 3 steps that I took. And listen, if you want to be coached live on your money mindset, that means you are letting it all out for people to see live, like on my Facebook page or on this page right here. Just leave me a comment and say me. I will hopefully pull a winner by the end of the week, maybe by tomorrow, I don't know, whenever. All right, thanks everybody so much for watching. I hope to coach one of you guys live. That would be awesome. All right, bye everybody.